Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're all set. November 12th.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I love you. I have to bring you coffee.
No, that's good. Thank you.
How are you this morning, Your Honor?
Look, buddy,
I'm looking.
I got my breakfast of champions.
You don't want me to get on that.
Gummy bears,
I know. Well,
I'm ready to go. Ready to go.
I'm not gonna get on.
Doing good today. Got the gummy bears working well. All 8 cylinders are pumping hard.
And you've got your root canal today too.
What?
I said you've got your root canal today too.
Thank you for that. Thank you for reminding me of the root canal this afternoon. That's
Well, if my dentist looked like you, I'd stay awake doing a root canal.
awfully nice.
Just trying to bring you some joy this morning. Get up one more time.
You got any?
Well, that wiped it out. That kind of evaporated.
Put that gummy bear right up there. And chew it on that side.
Yeah, it's that's a new experience for me. I'm glad I don't do that every week. But.
Meanwhile,
Page 2.
Kadarius White, 24 CR 1131. So you need to get in front of you.
I've already sworn him.
You already have. Your Kadarius White, present with your attorney and the state's attorney. And 24 CR 1131. Does the defendant waive a formal reading of the indictment and arraignment here can we proceed in such? In summary, this indictment alleges that on or about April 21st of this year, 2024, in Jefferson County, Texas, you committed the state jail felony of publishing or threatening to publish intimate visual matter. You understand what you're charged with? You know what you're charged with.
Yes, sir.
Videos of someone that was supposed to be kept in private that you divulged into the public workplace or threatened to into the public domain, which kind of ruins their privacy. This is a state jail felony, which means if convicted, you face confinement in a state jail for any term of not less than 180 days or no more than 2 years. Additionally, you may be assessed a fine not to exceed $10,000. Do you understand the punishment range applicable here? Speak up so she can hear you clearly. An agreement has been reached in this case. You would be pleading guilty, placed on deferred or unadjudicated probation, which can be up to 5 years in length, fined $500. Is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, sir.
If I follow this, you have no right of appeal of your case. Do you understand?
Yes.
How are you?
Good yourself.
Tired.
How do you plead to this, guilty or not guilty? We say,
Yes,
what's your final answer? Loudly so she can hear. Guilty or not guilty?
not guilty.
You're not guilty.
Plead guilty. Plead guilty, yes, sir. This is my first time getting here.
All right. Think real hard. What's your final answer here? Guilty?
Plead guilty.
Okay. Are you pleading guilty voluntarily and on your own free will after discussions with your attorney?
Sir.
I'm going to show you what's marked as State's Exhibit 1. Did you sign that document voluntarily? Did you understand it? Discuss it with your attorney? Or the contents all true and correct? State's Exhibit 1 tendered into evidence?
No objection.
Without objection admitted. Among other things, this states you are mentally competent to enter your guilty plea, which is freely and voluntarily made. You know what you've been charged with. The indictment's been read to you. You've read it. You are guilty of this crime and any lesser included offenses. You are giving up your rights to a jury trial and the rights to the appearance, confrontation, cross-examination of witnesses. You were totally satisfied with the representation provided by your lawyer. All of this is true. It states, so help you God. Is that so?
Yes, sir.
State's Exhibit 1 is made a part of the record for all purposes. How old are you?
18.
Where are you in school? Yeah,
I love the water, Latin.
LIT. You graduate from high school? Well, which high school?
Roman 9.
Look at something. Okay. I'm looking at the probable cause affidavit here. So what happens here is you and someone have an intimate sexual act, and you find that it's a wise thing to do to record that and then publish it on social media so that the other person who was in this, when we say intimate sexual act, you know what the word intimate means? It's private. You decided to publish it to the whole world so that this person can be shamed forever. How do you, really, your punishment ought to be, you ought to get into social media and get all of those visual recordings wherever they have gone of this and get them and retrieve them back. But that's impossible to do. It's lost. It's out there, and this person, each time it is shown, this person gets victimized. Do you understand how that works?
Yes.
I'm proud of that.
No.
It's shameful. It's a shameful thing because you can't undo the mess. The genie's out of the bottle. You can't get it back in. But you know better. Everybody, kids know more about this than I do. At your age, you know how this works. Social media, you're way ahead of it. That's why I don't get on it. It's a lose-lose, really. But this, it victimizes this person forever. It shouldn't really be a state jail felony. It's for this type of circumstance, it ought to be a lot more serious than that. You ought to go to prison for a while because this is forever. The person gets victimized forever. There's no way you can retrieve it all. It's out there now. You can't find it everywhere. And so this person has to have their likeness shown in a intimate situation that they did not approve of you generating for the whole world. Why would you even do something like that?
It was,
It was a stupid thing to do. It was a stupid thing to do, but it hurts forever, that person. Well, you may think it's prideful, but that's wrong. There ought to be a more serious offense for these circumstances. It ought to be. Shouldn't get just a state jail felony because this goes forever. This hurts forever. That person. Anything else?
yes.
Okay, I'm going to find as follows here that the defendant has pleaded guilty voluntarily. You are mentally competent to do so. You understand and appreciate the consequences of pleading guilty. There's sufficient evidence supporting your guilty plea here. From State's Exhibit 1, to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt and place you in the state jail for up to 2 years. The agreement is you would be placed on deferred or unadjudicated probation for 5 years. You must pay a fine of $500. There are other terms and conditions of probation from probation offices. It's recognition therapy. That's what we Yeah, there's going to be a program that you're going to get involved in that makes you appreciate appreciate the harm to others that you can cause that you didn't even think about because you were thinking more about yourself. But this is just a shameful thing. And that's. And I can place you in jail for 6 months as a condition of probation, which I'm thinking about doing. You're going to school somewhere?
It's, I'll work this on.
Yeah, and you work too? Yeah, well, crimes interfere with those kinds of things. That's why you shouldn't commit a crime.
Anybody fine.
Is there anything else other conditions under these circumstances when we're talking about social media stuff?
MRT is the main thing that comes to mind.
Don't want to address that. That's what I want, but you're old enough to know better. Or stuff like this that hurts somebody forever. Yeah, I'm going to consider the 6 months, but I'm going to see what the probation office says in their review with him. Okay. Go see that lady. Thank you.